If you enjoy the content on this channel and would like to help me out with the production of more content for this channel, then please consider supporting me on Patreon, link in the description down below. Hello everybody, this is SeetherCord, and before we start off today's video, I want to give a personal shout out to an amazing rock band known as Soulera. Their band mostly specializes in doing metal covers of kids' cartoons as well as a lot of retro video games. And I will say, there has been a lot of time within the past month for me just jamming out to their music because it's so good and just gets your blood flowing and gets you pumped. Like, oh my god, I love it. And I asked them for their permission, and they are allowing me to use their music as background music for today's video. So, link down below in the description to their channel as well as their Facebook page to go give them support. Go buy a shirt from them. They're very awesome. Definitely go check them out. Now with that out of the way, let's go get started with today's video. Hello everybody, this is SeetherCord, and welcome to another installment of my SeetherTalks series here on YouTube. I sound really pumped because of Soulera's music, oh my god. But anyways, for today's episode of SeetherTalks, we're going to be talking about Furry Amino and its current state within the year of 2018. And since Furry Amino has now been out for around 2 years up to this point, I want to talk about how I personally feel that Furry Amino overall is becoming a better platform for the furry community, and that it's getting a way better reception now than it was back when it first came out in June. And also, if you didn't know, Amino is pretty much this app that a lot of people use to where you can find different groups or fans of communities that online that you can use to connect with on sort of like a blog-like post app. Now, before Furry Amino launched back about 2 years ago, my only real experience with Amino was me using it vaguely for the Legend of Zelda community, because I absolutely love Legend of Zelda. I loved using it to connect with people on that platform as well, but I don't really use it anymore now on the Legend of Zelda app. And I honestly did join Furry Amino at first as well, but however, I will say that I really kind of got bored with Furry Amino after a lot of time using it because of the fact that I felt that a lot of it was just repeats of the same people. There were a lot of people on the platform that just basically reblogged everything and reposted everything for experience points, or not experience points, but they're known as reputation points. And it just got very boring and dull to me, and it didn't really stick with me as well as Twitter or YouTube did when it comes to social media platforms. But I currently am back to using it now, mostly just to promote my YouTube channel, but definitely go give me a follow if you haven't already. Help me get to 1,000 followers, please. Now, the funny reason as to why I want to talk about Furry Amino today is because last night Cramshy and I were talking, and then she brought up the fact that she's been using Furry Amino a lot more as of recently because she does feel that the community is getting a lot better. And this is coming from somebody like her who's been going about 6 to 12 months without using the platform at all because she got bored of the platform as well and got a little bit fed up with the people on there being kind of immature. And another kind of criticism that a lot of people gave about the Furry Amino platform is that a lot of it was very young furries being on the platform, like 10, 12-year-olds using the platform pretty much. And I personally don't have a problem with kids using the app or kids wanting to be furries pretty much, or younger people wanting to be furries overall. But the thing is, I do notice with a lot of younger furries that a lot of them just do the whole furry thing just to be cool, or a lot of them like to be really outspoken within the furry community because they're really young and they don't know any better, especially on the Amino platform. But I feel like that was a lot more prevalent back when Furry Amino came around about 2 years ago. But I will say that both Cramshy and I think that a lot of the posers or a lot of the annoying people on Furry Amino that start drama and crap, they're pretty much gone at this point because they're trying to go to any other new platform that started since Furry Amino to go and spread their annoyances there. But I do feel now that Furry Amino is made up a lot more of more sensible-minded people, even though a lot of them still being very young. I do feel, however, that a lot more of the mature young people, about the 10 to 12-year-old range, are now on the app pretty much as well. And I feel that gives it a lot more of an easier time for a lot of artists to go and help spread their commissions out on Furry Amino and helping them get better business for their artwork or their fursuit making on the platform as well. And that kind of just goes back as to how I feel that whenever there's a new big platform involving furries that comes around on the internet, I do feel that a lot of furries tend to go to the brand new platform right when it comes out to hope that they can be popular, or they can become the most followed person on that platform. But then those people who try to do it for that method then realize that it doesn't work out, and after the platform's been around for about 1 or 2 months, they then move on to the next brand new platform out there, be it You know, if something else comes up to compete with Fur Affinity like Weasel or Ink Bunny or Furry Network or something like that. But I will say that Furry Amino has been able to stay around a lot longer than a lot of these other furry sites because it is connected a lot with apps and phones, and since we live in a very technological based society now, and with a lot of young people being more in touch with their cell phones than most other people from different generations, it makes sense how Furry Amino has sticked around because it's a lot more handy for more younger people. So that's why I overall think that the Furry Amino app is getting a lot better because it has a lot more positivity in it. It's seeming to be a lot better when it comes to expressing yourself and also advertising your art or fursuit making. And overall, I would definitely recommend it now a lot more than I did back when it first came out. And that's why I also use the platform a lot more as well now than I used to. So that pretty much wraps up this episode of SeetherTalks for today. If you enjoyed this video and want to further help out my content, please consider donating to my Patreon page, hitting that like button, turning on that notification bell, and subscribing altogether. I have been SeetherCord, and I will see you guys next time. So, goodbye everyone. Remember to also follow my Furry Amino page. Oh my god. I'm not doing anything suspicious, really. Yeah, you're right. Yeah, sure you are. Look at his smug fucking face. Look at his fucking face! Oh! Anyway.